Ladies and gentlemen, welcome today to the inaugural cricket match in the town of Shrewsbury. So we are blessed with great weather today. It shows that even the rain gods are with us. So the cricket had to come to Shrewsbury with a lot of the cricket fans and the immigrant population that we have here. It made sense for us to introduce this great game of sport to the rest of the residents. Hopefully we'll have a great game today, but before we get on with the game, I would like to make a few introductions and basically have some of the town officials who really made this happen for us. So without much further ado, I want to invite Angela Snell, the Director of Parks and Recreation, who made this happen. Thank you.
I want to thank everybody for coming to Shrewsbury today. It's a great day to enjoy the game of cricket, and I'm so excited to see it played today. I want to thank everyone who had a part in this project for working together to make it happen. It was a true community effort between all the groups in town and the town departments. I'm also looking forward to scheduling the field for cricket matches and for the opportunity for the youth in town to learn the game of cricket next summer. I want to thank Fazal and Sakeed, who will help organize and coach this. Yes, they deserve a great round of applause. I'm looking forward to working with them next summer as we offer some youth clinics for the kids in town and so that they can learn the game of cricket. I think it's going to be well received, and I look forward to working with them on this program. I hope everybody enjoys the day, and thank you for coming to Shrewsbury.
Thank you, Angela. It was a great experience working with you, and I haven't seen anyone as efficient as you. You would get back to us so quickly that made it happen. And the fact that we are having a game today, it shows, how fast you work with us and made this happen for us. Thank you. So our next speaker is the chairman of the Board of Selectmen in Shrewsbury, Jim Kane. He's been very instrumental in bringing a lot of new initiatives to the town. And without much further ado, I would like to have Jim Kane address the crowd here today. Jim.
Hello and welcome to Shrewsbury. Thank you very much for coming out today. My colleagues are with me today. John LeBeau, Moira Miller, and Mo DiPaolo. Henry is captured at a family event, so he was unable to be here today. But he was just as excited as we are to host this first event in Shrewsbury. I just want to make one comment that I've found consistent in this town since coming here 12 years ago, 12 or 13 years ago. And that is, there is something different about Shrewsbury. In many towns, if you had a group coming in wanting to use fields, a limited number of fields, there would have been a degree of resistance. Instead, as is the tradition in Shrewsbury, and I think it starts with the culture at Town Hall that is carried on from Mr. Carney to our town administrator, town manager, Dan Morgado, who is off in the shade relaxing, down to the department heads and Angela Snell and the Parks and Recreation Commission. And that is, when they have a request for something new and different, you don't get the bureaucratic stonewalling. You get the understanding of the issue, you get an effort to understand what's needed, and then through a cooperative effort with private parties as well as the town, you wind up with a great facility like this at no cost to the taxpayers to speak of, and yet it broadens the recreational opportunities for the people in our town. So I would like to, on behalf of the town, thank you and the other organizers for all the effort that has gone into this. Thank the Soccer Association. I think the first time my wife tricked me into coaching my daughter's soccer, we played right here on this field. And that was certainly a well-used field at that time. So once again, thank you for the spirit of cooperation. Welcome, and we look forward to a great afternoon.
Thank you, Jim, for those kind words. And now next I have one of the Shrewsbury residents who's been a fan of cricket. I want him to say a few words before we hand it over to Fazal Alam, who has a few things to say and thank a few people who helped us all the way through. So I would like to have Girish Nawani just say a few words. He's been a resident of Shrewsbury, a strong supporter of cricket. With that, Girish, can you say a few words, please?
don't think we want to start the game that way. But I do think this is a very memorable moment for me. We've played cricket in the town for a while, but not as well organized and as competitive as the game's going to be today. So once again, to all the town management and everyone that's worked this process in ISW, I think I'd thank you for allowing this to happen. It's a wonderful day of cricket. It's a wonderful day for all of us to get together. It's more than a memory that I think is going to stick with me for a long time. I wish both the teams a very, very sporting day today, and this will continue for a long time. Thank you.
So with that, I would like to introduce one of the biggest cricket fans that we have here in the town, and someone who's represented the Northeast, Massachusetts, and at all competitive levels internationally. With that, Fazal Alam, resident of Shrewsbury.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming over. It's very exciting, actually. I mean, I've tried playing cricket all over the country, and playing in your backyard is just amazing. It started months ago when me and Rashid Sheikh approached the town, and we met with Angela and Dan, and that's where it started. And after that, we had many meetings after meetings, and then we had a presentation to the board, and the board members actually were very quick to respond, I guess, thank you. And we had a proposal, and then we were out to look for a field which is big enough to play cricket. And the search was on. Angela, Steve Levine, he's here somewhere. And we looked, and finally we decided that this is the field we want to play. And thank you to Shrewsbury Youth Soccer. I don't know if anybody is here, Bob or Keith. And they were very cooperative and understanding in adjusting so that we can play soccer as well as cricket at the same time. And a big thanks to Selco. Is anybody from Selco here? Because they did pro bono. See the poles and the netting there so that the soccer can, secure the ball. So they were very helpful. And a bunch of people, helped me this, as we went along. People from Massachusetts. There's Joe Buffon, and he's instrumental in setting up a lot of fields in Boston. He was there. Joe. There's Joe. And we have a president for Massachusetts Cricket League, Manas. He's somewhere here. Manas, where are you? There's Manas. That's the president of Mass League. And there were so many people who helped through, and that was, when we set up the field. Then when it was all ready, we needed to do it. So thank you to Metrovist Builders, Mr. Ali. I don't know where he is. He's there. So he did it at cost, all the setup and whatnot. So that was fun. And for today, to make this happen, I guess, we had some sponsors. Fazal, that's my, co-brother. Where is Fazal? There he is. One of our sponsors, Bollywood Grill, our food sponsors. And so many people in the community helped me through this, and eventually the game is here. I don't want to take this long. I'm very excited. If I forgot somebody to mention by name, I'm just a little nervous, I guess. It's not that I wanted to not mention you, but let's play. Thank you so much, guys.
So while Fazal is out, I wanted to also introduce the two captains for today. So today we have Commonwealth Cricket Club and Boston Gymkhana, the two top teams from the MSCL, Massachusetts State Cricket League 2010 season, tee off today in a 30-over game. And with that, I would like to invite Bikram Singh, the captain of Boston Gymkhana, to say a few words. And just before Bikram takes the mic, our relationship goes back a long way. It's 15 years, right? So he's been very instrumental in bringing cricket, to the city of Wrentham. There's a huge cricket following in Wrentham, and it's also a great community activity for that town. And with that, Bikram is also going to be helping us as we build the youth community in Shrewsbury and coach them cricket. With that, Bikram Singh.
Thank you for the kind words, Saket. Today is really a memorable day for cricket in Shrewsbury. Many people don't know, but cricket has been played in the U.S. for the last 300 years. So it has taken 300 years, but I think it's arrived here very well. George Washington used to play cricket. Many people don't know that, but it used to happen. So we are very happy to be part of this organization and this event. And thank you very much. And congratulations to Saqib, Fazal, and also the officials, because a lot of times what happens is one or two elements come together, but the entire town coming together and making an event happen is not very common as far as cricket is concerned. But that's outstanding, and thank you so much. And we are happy to be here and hope for a wonderful game of cricket. Thank you.
Thank you, Vikram. With that, Fazal is going to hand over some mementos to the town officials. He has a few T-shirts from MSCL. That's Jim Kane. Angela. Moira. So we'll have a brief introduction of the players from the captain of both the teams. Bikram, if you can just introduce the players, please.
We'll start from right. We have Rajiv Shah, who's the captain of Gymkhana B team. Then we have Manas Sahu, who's the president of MSCL. I must stop here and introduce Mr. Ananta. We also call him the Rock of Gymkhana. I met him about 6 years ago, and I asked him if he played cricket. He said, yeah, I played under 19, South Zone. It's a zone in India. But he said I played that about 21 years ago. So, and it has been about 8 years since I've known him. So, but he's still going strong, and he's, as you will see today, he's probably one of the fittest person on the ground. Next up is Tariq Siddiqui. He's the captain of our Gymkhana D team. Next up is Dilip Chavan, one of the most prolific scorers in MSCL. And after that, we have Nafis Ahmed, who is really an outstanding individual. Thank you, Nafis. Plays for the team A. Next up is Manpreet Singh, one of the better bowlers in the league, an outstanding individual too. After Manpreet, we have Vikram Sood, who played under 15 India, and we are very happy to have him. He's joined the club this year. We have Joginder Sani. He's playing for us today. Here on end. Then we have Lokesh Khosla, who's also a Shrewsbury resident. He's playing with us for the last couple of years. Thank you. And we have obviously Saqib Syed. When we first started in 1997, the first game that we played, he was part of our team. So we are happy to have him play. And he's an outstanding batsman, and I think we'll see that in a few minutes.
Thank you, Vikram. That makes me nervous. I haven't played for 12 years. So with that, Fazal Alam, Mark Wright, can you please introduce the team?
Good afternoon, everybody. We have, starting on my right, your right also, is Hashim Khan. You look forward to seeing him as an attacking opening batsman. You all have met Fazal, who will bat and bowl today. Ali Rana is the next gentleman. He's our leading run maker this season. We have Hassan, Zishan Mohammed, Sunny, Arlen Hines, Donahue Clark. He's Jamaican, but he's nowhere fast as those guys were. Then Barman, Ian Shelley, Qasim Butt, guest player today is Shiraz Baksh. He might score some runs today because he's not playing against us. Joe Buffon.
So without much further ado, we would want to go ahead for the toss, and I would like Fazal Alam, Bikram Singh, and Jim Kane will toss the coin, and Angela. So we'll walk over to the center of the field and then toss and just have an over of cricket where Angela and Jim will tee off against each other. Thank you.
You better ready it, Angela.
Eagle.
Lady Liberty, Eagle has landed. Thank you very much, Angela. I really appreciate it. You let the ball go early. Yep. There's good.
That's a good ball.
One more.
One more, Angela. Good.
At his bat. Nice.
Nice ball.
Come on, Angela, swing it.
The ball needs to fly. Almost. Almost.
I'll walk you through the preparation of the first ever cricket ground in Shrewsbury at the Municipal Dry Field. Term pitch or wicket is used in cricket for playing or pitching area. Pitch is a hard, flat base of clay, and a special carpet is laid on top to make it even more level and play even. Pitch is 22 yards long and 3 yards wide. We started by marking a rectangular box of 30 yards by 4 yards. Pitch was positioned in the center of the field and outside of the soccer field, visible in the background. We dug up 14 inches and we poured 8 to 10 inches of gravel to make it a solid base. It was compressed and compacted with the heavy rollers. Last and the most important step is the topsoil. We used baseball's infield mix. It's nothing but fine clay. We poured 6 to 8 inches of clay and 6 to 8 bags of calcium chloride and compacted it using heavy rollers and to make it hard, flat surface. When the ball is pitched, more it bounces, better the pitch plays, and it makes the game more interesting. We had a practice session before the opening ceremony to check out the bounce, and it played beautifully.
Welcome to educate.com. In this video, we'll try to look at the fielding positions in cricket. Fielding is a very integral part of cricket, and there are many areas where a fielder can be placed. Normally, cricket grounds are oval in shape to accommodate a lot more people around them. A normal cricket ground has a strip in the middle which is called the pitch. The pitch is normally 22 yards long and is usually near the center of the field. The pitch is what divides the whole ground into two parts, the offside and the onside. For a right-hand batsman, the right-hand side of the field while he's batting is called the offside, and the left-hand side is called the onside. So, let us take the example of a right-hand batsman and look at the various fielding positions on the ground. The position right behind the batsman is that of the wicketkeeper. Right next to the wicketkeeper are a set of slips. Slips can vary from 1 to 5 depending on the pitch conditions and the captain. The first slip is alongside the wicketkeeper, with second slip, third slip following in the same direction. First slip is usually a foot or so behind the wicketkeeper, as the ball flies faster off the edge when the ball goes finer. The position right next to slips is called gully. The position behind the slips near the boundary is called third man. Third man is there to protect the boundary if the ball passes through the slips. The point square on the offside is called point. There are a few different positions in that area. Backward point is slightly behind square of the wicket, while silly point is nearer to the batsman in the same line. Deep point is the point near the boundary in the same line. The cover area runs from point all the way round to mid-off. There are a few different positions in the covers. Extra cover is positioned between the regular cover fielder and mid-off. If the fielder is brought from extra cover towards a catching position closer to the wicket, then that position is called short extra cover. Deep extra cover is a defensive position out on the boundary, right behind extra cover. Mid-off is normally positioned about 25 to 30 yards from the batsman, while silly mid-off is in close to the batsman looking for bad chances. Deep mid-off is usually 3/4 of the way from the boundary, while long off is right on the rope. This finishes the offside field.
Over compromising delivery, where it may be on 6 pitches, 6 deliveries. A wide is not one delivery.
Out. Please, no.
One wicket. The second over being bowled is the starting over match. 1 over compromising of 6 delivery, whereas the baseball is 6 pitches. Then they will switch to the other end and we will have 6 pitches again.
Can you give some commentary afterwards? Very para.
Driving to run through for a quick single. And again, the throw comes into the bowler's end. If it would have hit the stump.
I'll capture it at some point tomorrow, and then I don't know if you want some
Fazal runs in and goes to Manfred. Getting a short ball, trying to pull it through the wicket. Made no contact. The ball goes through to the wicketkeeper, Mark Price.
or if you want to just wait, or until the news, or...
To the ball.
I suppose we could just wait. Really, if I had my feelings, I would take
In cricket, there is only chance of batting. If you are out,
hang out with the announcers.
there is no second batting.
Try to get people to come in.
Well out to the awesome. Put it down to third man. Looking to come back for a second. Throws comes into the keeper, and they got back quite comfortably. Runs to the batsman second. Typically, average score for a third over game would be about 170 to 180.
Actually, maybe
Get up to that total today. There is a wicketkeeper that's straight behind the stump. A gully where Hakim is, upper point where Inshan is. There's some extra cover. There's a cover. The captain can have as many as 5 fielders on the boundary line. That's a big hit. Big shot. Hammered into the wicket by Manpreet Singh.
भाई अभी क्यों दे रहा है इतना
Welcome start for the Gymkhana Cricket Club as they are trying to pick up the score with a big shot over the fence and into the bushes. Big six by Manpreet Singh. What you would call a home run in baseball. In cricket, awarded 6 points for that shot.
In the red uniform are known as opening batsmen. And the team which is on the field is known as the Commonwealth team.
I was so much in that, you're so that later on I was like very bored, your dad was there.
I'm not talking.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here it's okay.
All right, good.
Just know that when it plays in one team, it is under 14 different nations. Then it starts.
What just happened?
You have a long lens?
No, 12X. It's okay, I can get them both.
The first ball, Hines. The Gymkhana scored 1 run. That belongs to the Hines bowling from the road end, or we can call a pavilion end.
Really hard to capture.
Oh yeah, no, if I had my camera too, my camera's broken.
So did you try taking the battery out?
Good afternoon to everyone here. Welcome to the Shrewsbury Cricket Ground. Boston Gymkhana. Absolutely gorgeous day for cricket here in Shrewsbury. And opening the matches for Boston Gymkhana is Nafis Ahmed and Sakir. Opening the bowling for the Commonwealth Cricket Club is guest player Caroline Hines. Also, the vice captain of the Guyana Cricket Club.
The right red.
Thanks, Anna. Okay. Hey, करी कब पे खेलना है?
A wide.
हमारे लिए.
क्या है? It's almost like a ball in baseball. Yeah. Over compromising delivery, where the baseball is 6 pitches, 6 deliveries. A wide is not one of those deliveries.
Out. Snoopy's out.
Hello everyone. So we are selling the hats, the cricket hats that's in front of you right in there. And these are historic hats. This is the first time that Shrewsbury is having an event like this. And if you want to support the Shrewsbury Club, please be generous and you can buy these hats for $10 each for your kids, for yourself. And who knows, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, they would cost on eBay for $100, $200, right? So please help us get some money, and you can buy these hats from those for $10, $10 each, and this will help us get some money.
I can't see myself just doing it. I feel like we're all trying to enjoy it.
Yeah.
The new batsman for Boston Gymkhana is Manpreet Singh. As Heinz Munson and goal to Manpreet. He's getting a little bit at the low, but short of the line. This is pulled for a long line. Fielder misfield as they run through for a quick single. I reckon that there's a fielder that hit the stump with the ball. He could have been well.
Back and forth.
Ways that a batsman can be out in the game of cricket is by pull. That's when the pitcher hits the stump with sticks on the ball. Other ways are catch. When you hit the ball, it's not by someone. It's also considered an out. Attempting to run for a run.
So they can score
And
goals.
fielder hit the stump with the ball.
They,
Second overs, total 30 overs, so 6 pitches.
Update on the hats, they are selling for $6 each.
So like still different pitcher
Support for the Shrewsbury Cricket Club.
Yeah, they take turns going with each way. Like if they get one run, another bat from this side, then
Any start in the field, they can hit the ball and run. And if it goes out the boundary, which is the bigger circle in the field, it's considered a four. That was a top edge that's going down to the boundary, being chased by Joseph Buffon, and the batsman comes through for the second run. So the new bowler is the captain of the Commonwealth Cricket Club. He was also the captain of the Mountain State Cricket League.
20 overs, this is 30 overs. So that's
one of the hard-working players of the game of cricket in Massachusetts. They are always supporting the team. And today, he's opening the bowling for his team.
But it can be like only 80, 70 runs, and that could be good too. It's like baseball. Some like one time you win 1-0 or sometimes 12 to 30 or something. Depends on the ground and which surface, how good it is. Yeah, it doesn't travel much.
You later. Hopefully the camera's not too sharp.
Boston Gymkhana score is 7 for a loss of 1 wicket. This is the second over being bowled. It's a 30-over match. 1 over compromising of 6 delivery, whereas the baseball is 6 pitches. Then they will switch to the other end and we will have 6 pitches again.
Can you do some commentary afterwards? What is that?
लाल वर्दी साइड दिया ना.
He's slow on the field. What happened?
मेरा भगवान रिटायर हो जाएगा तो 10 साल बाद रिटायर होना है.
finding it a little bit difficult to score. It appears to be a slow wicket. Perhaps a steal. Very early on in the game as well, maybe boomerang a bit later. But there's been some good bowling from both bowlers so far. All the times and Fazal.
So you're the first. Sun is starting to come out here. It's going to be a humid day. Perfect for cricket. Commonwealth taking a little bit extra time getting their field placement right. 9 runs in a goal to Manpreet Singh. Driving to run through for a quick single. And again, the throw comes into the bowler's end. If it would have hit the stump, it would have been very close. I reckon it would have been a run out as well. Batsmen are taking few risky singles here.
Take care, huh? Nice to meet you as well. Yeah.
Fun out here.
Hey. Thank you later.
As Hines getting ready to run to the goal to Manpreet Singh again.
The thing you sent me an email about? Yeah.
He's getting a little bit short of a length. Into the offside. Should have been taken.
What was that about? Was that like a...
Where is the blade ball that players wouldn't have a glove, but there was no glove here, you just have to use your hands. Unfortunately, Donnie could not hold on. Manpreet survived.
Yeah, let's follow up on that. I'll throw it in here.
Nothing coming on strike. At times, getting ready to bowl to nothing. And he's going to do a stick stop. Driven through the offside. No run.
I'll see it. Oh yeah, how are you?
That brings the first over to the end. At this point, I would like to give you a little insight on the game of cricket. Today's game is a 30-over match between Commonwealth Cricket Club and Boston Gymkhana.
You need help?
Massachusetts State Cricket
I
League.
gotta start being a fielder as well, right?
An over is comprised of 6 deliveries. Each time the bowler runs in and bowls, that's 1 delivery.
Mini camera.
Each time the 6 delivery ends, they will have a 4 runs to the other end.
Oh, excellent.
That's good. Those came out good, but other than that.
Typically an international match, which is 50 overs, and they're also the shorter format of 20 overs.
Yeah, probably I'll capture it at some point tomorrow, and then I don't know if you want some
Fazal
clips
runs in and goes to Manpreet,
somewhere.
getting a short ball, trying to pull it
Yeah, I'll
through
put it up
mid-wicket,
tomorrow.
made no contact, the ball goes through to the wicketkeeper, Mark Price,
Or if you want to just
pull it
wait or
off the back
show the news or...
Yeah.
to the bowler.
I suppose we could just wait. Really, if I had my like earrings with me, I would take a few little videos. It's beautiful, but
In cricket, there is only
especially
chance at batting. If
Yeah,
you
that's I
are
might just
out,
hang out with the announcers.
there is no second batting.
Try to get an idea what's going on.
Each team will, cricket is comprised of 2 innings. Each team will get to bat once and bowl once. Obviously, Gymkhana is batting because they won the toss and selected to bat first, which makes Commonwealth the fielding team. As Fazal runs in and goes to Manpreet. Manpreet been trying to get the bowler away, but couldn't. Fazal using all his experience again, just hit this Manpreet. I think that was a maiden over. Because there was no run score off the over.
I was thinking that, I think that's the ties up 16 runs to 4 over. Whenever they feel this way, they just, okay, if they something say, yeah, the guy, run out, unfortunately. Yeah, but, yeah, that's right. And if you're a batsman, it's very,
Oh, look at that.
you have to get up for around 9, 9:30.
Very good ball to second. The wicket keeper standing up. Driven through the outside, they run through for a quick single.
will bring Manfred on start. Neil has been going back. Fully aware.
Why don't you make a diving catch right here in front of the camera?
He will give us 2.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's in the mood to
He
give.
clocked the ball in time for a powerful straight drive in the previous over for a 4. And I'm sure he will be looking to repeat that, and will be looking to get his first wicket on the new Shrewsbury cricket ground. As Hines runs in and goes to Manpreet Singh, who turned that away through backward square, looking, went back for his second. Hines has still been struggling with his line a little bit, drifting down the leg side once more.
Only her a little bit. I was just.
Yeah, inside. This is also called lemon cut or Chinese cut. It's not really supposed to be like that.
For a big swing, an inside edge, he went past the wicketkeeper and they ran through for a single.
You were the first one. Yeah. He's an outstanding cricketer. So much learning.
That's well bowled. That's exactly where Hines would want to pitch each and every single ball. But it's not as easy as it sounds.
जरूरत नहीं ना खाली तुम जाने के टाइम देखेगा तो कैसे रुकने की जरूरत जाने के बाद जाना तो बैठने की ना पड़ेगा आने के लिए वही होता है बैट्समैन आता है
Chance of a run out and miss. Pretty risky single there again. Ball was a full toss, was driven to a long off, and a scamper through for a single, which could have been suicidal. Saqib is asking for some water.
What happened? This is called instinctive.
Hey, पानी 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 पानी
Need a drink.
पानी है कोई
Hey guys.
वहाँ पे बॉटल है देखो उसमें
पानी.
But don't get off. I prefer to keep it. Okay. Right there, everybody will know. Yeah, but one day.
I'm joined by fellow commentator.
Actually, between us
But listen, he has enough that he has the speed to get the bat on.
but it's also if you don't beat only from your
Match fixing, I want to stay out of it.
can you go there please?
Quite out to the awesome. Put it down to third man. Looking to come back for a second. Throws comes into the keeper, and they got back quite comfortably. 2 runs to the batsman second. Typically, average score for a carryover game is between about 170 to 180.
Actually, name mention.
Get up to that total today. But we'll see. Fazal runs in and goal for something again. Getting about at the start of the lane. Run down to third man. Well stopped there by Sunny. Throw comes into the stump. It's misses.
एक बार पीछे मारा था सनी और विकेट कीपर भाग रहा है सनी भाग रहा है मार बाजा के बॉल लेके पैड में डाल के वेरी गुड सनी स्किल रन
Start of the lane, under hit, backward square, run for a quick single, picked up by Smart. One run to the backfield. Stuck it. There is a change in the field position. I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about the fielding position in the game of cricket. It's a bit different to baseball where they have center field, right field. In cricket there is a wing keeper that's straight behind the stump. Fielding, the gully where Hashim is, backward point where Inshan is. There's extra cover. There's a cover. There's a long on, mid wicket, and a square leg. And that was dropped by Aliwan. Couldn't quite get there on time. Some might think that Aliwan doesn't have the fastest leg in the field and could not get there on time. Words coming from the spectator that Ian Kelly would have taken that catch at the age of 60. I wouldn't mind that too much. That's the end of the sixth over. There's 24 overs more to be bowled. Jim Connie does not.
Big hitter up. Big hitter up.
Once again, I would like to explain what over is. So there's no chances with the ball not familiar with the cricket. Over is compromised 6 pitches. And the game is a 30-over game with a 6.
27. 27?
Oh, thank you. Why didn't you tell me before I got up?
Hey Bill, how you doing?
Excellent.
Yeah, just focus on the board.
Waiting to also watch. Yeah, just come through. I can see it.
Covered through by Sakit. Goes through for a quick single. Picked up there Sonny runs in and goes to Manpreet Singh. Same ball picked up on the off stump and being driven on the ground to Love. Fielded there by Fazal Alam. Batsman through for a quick single again. Batsmen haven't been able to get the boundary so far. And Sonny runs in and goes to Saki, who's cutting straight to backward point. Misfield there by Donnie Clark. Donnie Clark has not been having the best of day in the field. Good catch. Misfield. Bowler comes in to goal to Saki. Get him out of strike. Trying to turn it on the leg side. Made no contact with the pad. Picked up by Price. Out of batsman, which is called a non-striker. Went past the wicketkeeper and the diving first. Some commentators and the spectators, the wicketkeeper would have been in the later over, and that was well sighted. Batsman looked at touch to a backward point. No straight to the fielder, no run. And Alvana, who was bowling the ninth over here, some off-spin bowling. In the air and between the gap, fielder gets chased. Down each other, but he's very quick. No comes in nose, only restricted the batsman for a single. Very good feeling there by the young lad from the center button. He's very, very quick, good pair of hands. Please, get me refill, baby. Please. Batsman was noted and they would not take any risky runs when the ball is in the mid area. Ali Rana comes in and bowls short delivery. Heads up, Z. Play through the offside. No run. Once again, this is a 30-over match.
ये जल्दी में कहीं जाना है इसको?
Composed of 6 deliveries and the 6 pitch.
Catch it!
Pulled away and that's dropped again by Donnie. So it's definitely not Donnie's day. I must say it's a difficult chance, but just could not hold on to it. On a normal day, he would take those catches, but not today. Maybe the pressure's on. Another chance, one down. Unfortunately survived.
No, it was the blue ball.
हमारे पास निशान है। Yeah, I know.
Three cats?
Hey, Jai.
Run.
Jai, Mom.
What? I'm on TV. What are you videotaping?
क्या हुआ इसको? पानी पानी वो कह रहे हैं किसी और ने बारी लेनी है।
No. Oh.
Santana won the toss and wanted to bat first. This game will be of 30 overs. 9 are already completed. Again, Commonwealth will get a chance to bat. They have to complete all 30 overs before the second team gets the bat. As the Sunny comes in to bowl to Sakit, driving on the onside. single taken.
ये तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. You have to just first get this. I said right. हाँ तो फिर
I believe that field restriction was lifted. It was 6 overs. The captain can have as many as 5 fielders on the boundary line.
chances
That's a big hit.
Good shot!
Hammered into the wicket by Manpreet Singh.
भाई अभी क्यों दे रहा है इतना
Welcome start for the Jimtana Cricket Club as they are trying to pick up the score. A big shot over the fence and into the bushes. Big six by Manpreet Singh. What you would call a home run in baseball. Awarded 6 runs for that shot. So a home run to Manpreet Singh.
Yeah, where's the ground?
Manpreet Singh here showing his intent.
कासिम भाई के पीछे लिखे हैं बटी.
That ball went so far into the bushes that they might need a new ball.
कासिम भाई बट से बटी कब हो गया?
बॉल है कोई पुराने बॉल
यहाँ है वन इसके पास
Dilip uncle, I just got a text from Dilip uncle asking for the score.
Hello. I know this young lady. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah. How are you? I like your shirt. Awesome.
Yep, that's what it's all about today.
Right.
Do you remember me?
Oh my God!
You remember me? You remember the one that taught you to play cricket?
Where is he? Where is your hero?
Turn.
They came in camp, kids camp. Oh, these guys are both are experienced. They're really good.
Hey, how are you?
इसका बहुत बड़ा 25-26 हाँ अरे आगे मैं आमस में था यार मजा आया
Arya and Moria?
Yep. I don't know, which ones are, I think the older ones are. See, this is my friend did. You and Nan did
Nice.
यार इससे कोई छक्के ना मार रहे भाई
क्या करें 2 महीने के बाद इसमें एक खत्म आ रहा है नाम में दूसरा रहा
वो तो बात
In the start of the match, each bowler
पानी पानी चाहिए उसको साकिब को पानी
आपने ये क्यों चेंज किया अंदर नहीं आना आपने निकालो बॉलिंग करना है
और तुम्हारा चांस है हम लोग खाएंगे और तुम्हारा ये चलेगा हमारा नेटवर्क ज़्यादा है मार्च नहीं बात बट इन डार्क है
5 साल से चेंज किया
चांस है
एक आध करता है कि
मतलब प्रॉब्लम है हमारा बहुत बड़ा है पूरा कहाँ हाँ और कोई सचिन का इंजर्ड है पूरा टीम मामन इंजर्ड है अमित has broken his finger
for a big swing and miss. Actually, he's stumped out. He's out. New batsman in is Dilip Savan. So the wicket goes down. And the 13th over. Actually, the 11th over. Gymkhana effectively 42 for 2. For a loss of 2 wickets. He's on 42. Batsman got out. Stump. Which is missed the ball and being caught by the wicketkeeper and who took the bails off. In front of the stump there is a crease of the ball 4 feet long. It was given out stump by the umpire as a fair leg. Good effort.
Did you see Donna? She was here a moment ago.
Gymkhana lose their second wicket. Aliran gets his first.
What game are you playing? He's on the screen somewhere. Do you see where he is? Brian, tell her to come over here.
मैं देख लिया
principals explaining to us about, she is, she's got 8 years here, department head, track record, teaching, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, John, that was easy catch. Mama. Don't do it. They are finished. If they have one more.
That's the end of the 11th over. The score is on 47. Once again, each bowler is only allowed to bowl 6 over in this game because it's a 30-over match. The breakthrough here for is Captain Fazal Alam, the Commonwealth from the Commonwealth team. As these are two very good batsmen at the crease currently for Gymkhana, and their total will depend largely on these two. As he tosses the ball in the air, getting ready to bowl to Manpreet Singh, he's getting the ball that's pitched up on the offside. Batsman looking to hit it through the offside. Only manages the inside edge onto the pads. Picked up by the keeper. No run. There are some fielding changes. The captain believes that Manpreet will hit the ball for a home run, so he sends out the fielder. Slog sweep to mid-wicket, and the batsman crosses for a single, fielded there by Donnie Clark once again. The single brought Dilip Chavan on strike. Batman runs in and bowls to Dilip. Ball is swiped on the off stump. Big hit. Dunked along on. Would not actually carry to the fielder. Batsman causes for another single. And Manpreet Singh is on strike once more. And we're joined by fellow commentator Sandeep in the commentary booth here, and he will take over shortly from me.
Thank you, Siraj. It's a nice game of cricket today between Commonwealth and Boston Gymkhana. Barman continues to bowl to Manpreet Singh. Pushed down to the leg side for a single. Dilip now on strike to Barman. Glides it down to the third man area for a single. Carson Bart taking the ball and completing the field. The score now is 51 of 12 overs. Fazal out of making the field changes. He's bringing on a new bowler. The new bowler Edison coming on to bowl from the street end. Driven down to the cover area. Edison to Dilip.
It's him, Dilip Uncle? What? You know Dilip Uncle? Yeah. Him and Manpreet. You probably know him if you saw him. I think you heard the name. Now, for you.
Higher form of cricket. Higher than 2020, so it's 30-30.
I'm sure you need to get careful, don't kick him. Turning 11. Turning 11, why are you big?
Nelson gets the wicket at the clean.
is the first time that Shrewsbury is having an event like this. And if you want to support the Shrewsbury Club, please be generous and you can buy these hats for $10 each for your kids, for yourself. And who knows, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, they would cost on eBay for $100, $200, right? So please help us get some money, and you can buy these hats from those for $10, $10 each, and this will help us get some money.